All right, folks. Good afternoon. Stream starting a few minutes early because the fencing started a few minutes early. We're here with Alice Volpe versus, frankly, I can't read that title, which is annoying. But we'll figure it out in a few minutes. Good counterattack from this lovely Notre Dame fencer. If anybody here is a college athlete, they should know, but Alice Volpe, of course, one of the greatest fencers of all time. Women's foilist, men's foilist, women's fencer, men's fencer. Actually, I think it's pronounced Alitza because she's Italian, but I'm definitely never going to be able to remember that, so we work with what we got. If you're entirely new to the stream and to fencing in general and hope springs eternal. This is foil. They have this silvery vest that you can hit them on. If you hit them on, it's a colored light. If you hit them somewhere else, you get a white light. And you have right of way, which basically means the person with initiative gets the point if both of them hit until they lose their initiative or their attack is ended. Foil is actually very interesting because it's the most difficult of weapons to actually get a light on. Because the target is very small and your opponent can do lots of wild parries. Conway. I saw Conway. Good enough. I've yet to figure out how to get this to center properly, but make it work. So that one, Volpe, I think both took a parry and started early, which kind of makes it a beat. But more than any other weapon, foil is about delaying your commitment well beyond what's reasonable. Good just there from Volpe, gets in close, misses her initial attack, but confuses Conway enough that she can get the remise in on time. So advance from Volpe. Good timing from Conway on the counterattack. Talking about being it's so tough to get a light on, one of the reasons is that when you get close, you're threatened to it by a counterattack. Now that's not true at all. It's hard to get the light on because you have to get in far. Because you want to get in close, it opens up the possibility for a counterattack from your opponent while you're trying to get in close instead of trying to hit them. So a lot of times you'll see a fencer push. Oh, that was excellent parry from Conway. A lot of times you'll see a fencer push and then just give up on the attack entirely. Reset to defense because it's just not going to work and she's out of time to set something up. Out of time, out of distance. Time and distance are the same, as a function of space-time and then also in fencing. We got 5-6s are coming down to the end of the first. Another excellent parry post from Conway. She's really got that distance locked in. Honestly, opening this up, I expected this to be a slaughter in Volpe's favor, but this has gone really well for Conway. Volpe still no slots though. I have lost my chat window somehow. Which is fine, we don't have any chatters yet. But I see two people in the stream, which is about average for this time, and you should come say hi. Why aren't you showing up? Volpe on the attack again, kind of a half-hearted finish. And then right there, really excellent counterattack. Looks like the stream in Vancouver is down. And we reset. Okay, well, we didn't lose too much. Still going to play with this a little bit longer. I don't know why it's not showing up. Okay, that was weird. My OBS crashed. Anyway, we are 10 seconds left. I still can't get chat to show up. That's not what I want. All right. All right, 7:10, beginning of the second. Been a very active bout. You usually see a lot more white lights, but both of these sensors seem to really have their distance on lock. As we see there, when Conway goes in excellent attack. Made her commitment, and Volpe saw the commitment, which was great, and then ran away, taking a parry, and Conway managed to get her tip on anyway, which is phenomenal. That's attack, no from Volpe, probably. Okay, so those are always tricky because you get a lot of people swiping really fast, but that's attack, no from Volpe. Counterattack misses also. So that's Volpe's initial initiative. She misses, Conroy gets one shot, she misses, and then Volpe gets a turn again herself. Okay, that didn't work. Didn't work at all. Alright. Doesn't look like we're getting chat this stream. Oh, we got, looks like ref has turned it around. Off target. So there it is. It was really, I think, the first off target of the bout. And it's a good attack from Volpe. See a feint in 4 and then coming back in 6 for like a back flick. Very well done. You can see the machine having a little bit of a spaz. Wow, single light from Volpe, blocking it out with her arm as she goes in. And we have media issues again. Okay, 12-9, 2 minutes left in the second, lots of time to go. I think Conway is good enough to do this. Oh, 13-9, maybe not. $14-9. You see a lot of stop-start action. Ooh. Attack off target. Attack off target. I really want to get chat showing, which is why I keep being distracted. A little bit over aggressive from, oh, maybe not. I was going to say it was a little bit over aggressive from Conway, but it turns out to just be a bait where she intentionally failed her first attack and then drew Volpe in and then counterattacked. It's just to do that. Yeah. So that one, Conway started first. She started advancing in the slow advance like here, and then Volpe tried to counterattack. And even though the counterattack was much more aggressive, much more committed, much more the initiation of the final actions from both of them, because Conway had done the initial first, she gets the touch. And now we got 12-14, and it's kind of interesting. Another counterattack there, 13-14. This is getting very interesting. Ooh, barely pulls it off. Yeah, you have to ask for video there. That was a really tight call. They both kind of went immediately, and it just becomes very tight to see who gets the actual final action. The ref says, yeah, initial attack. I think she was a little more committed. All right, let's find another one. Paulina Navarre about to win. Eleanor Harvey, fan favorite ever since she kicked ass at the Olympics. And we've lost. If this is going to be like this all the time, I'm just going to end the stream. Okay, this is really awful. Okay, this is unwatchable. I don't think any of these will be better, but we can hope. Oh, we got audio back. That's a good sign. You can see Eleanor Harvey in the background actually with a better stream quality than we had watching her stream. She pushed us forward, very controlled attack, and we've lost it. Okay. Well, this was a fail. If you're watching this, thanks for tuning in. Go check out fachtlingen.de for all your blade needs. Bye. Maybe do the VODs or